time to clean house and clean up your credit. Audra sat down with Tim Wilkins from freedomdebt.com for some advice.
All right, so we're talking about spring cleaning today, but Tim, before you show up at my house to spring clean, are you good with stairs?
Better with stairs than windows.
Okay, because there's a lot of them. We're not talking about spring cleaning our home, unfortunately, today. We're talking about our finances. So before we get into the nuts and bolts, what does freedomdebt.com do to help people spring clean their finances? We need to do that, right?
Well, for people that are just buried in a mountain of debt, which is a very dirty pile, we fight on their behalf against the credit cards to lower what they owe, reduce the total amount that they owe. Unlike credit counseling, which is just the interest rate, we reduce the principal balance to help people get out of debt.
And there is a difference, too. So let's talk about spring cleaning our finances. There's a lot of things that we should be doing that we don't necessarily think about all the time. One of the things you said is throw out our old tax paperwork, but only after 7 years?
Yes.
Or is it
you need 7 years worth of income tax returns, and actually even going back farther than that, keep the returns but throw out all the supporting documents. I just moved and found 4 full boxes of receipts. I doubt I need those.
Yeah, probably old.
10-year-old Smoothie King receipts are not going to help anybody.
Smoothie King, that's where you were hanging out, huh? All right, you also say it's cheaper to be married, so work together.
Work together.
It seems like it's more expensive for me. I don't know.
You don't get a good write-off, but try supporting 2 households, either one of you, and it does get very expensive. And over the long run, it's a lot better for all involved. Make a plan and stick together, work together.
And you got to look at your refund and adjust your withholdings if you see that you're owing too much at the end of the year as well, right?
Well, now's a good time if you're looking over your 3 and 5 and 7-year-old returns. If you're getting back huge checks year after year, that's the government not giving you interest on your money. You could be investing that, you could be paying off your debt. You never know. But if you don't have that money, if you just look at your returns and that's just you're paying off debt that's still not paying it down, that's where a lot of the freedomdebt.com people are coming to us and saying, what can you do? Help us, please. And our average client's carrying about $30,000 in debt. There is no financial future. It's going to take them 20 years to pay off their credit cards just making minimum monthly payments. If you look at this example where the credit counseling is still 5 to 7 years and can look as bad as a bankruptcy, with freedomdebt.com, by the time we reduce what you owe, our average client gets out of debt in 28 to 33 months with payments that are usually half to a third less than they had from month to month. And again, we do that by reducing the total amount that you owe. Here's an example of an individual that owed over $22,000 on one credit card.
That's on one card?
One card, and that's not out of the ordinary for people coming to us for help. We reduced that to under $8,000, right around $7,600. And that is really a light at the end of the tunnel for someone struggling with high-interest credit card debt.
Wow. I don't know why I'm so shocked saying $22,000. I just see a pair of shoes, and I'm ready to go to town with it. I mean, it's easy to add it up.
$600 for some crazy pair of shoes, and you're in trouble.
Exactly.
Now, if you are struggling with high-interest credit card debt, if you're a month behind, 3 months, way behind, if you're about to charge things off, let us find out if we can help you. We'll give the first 50 better viewers this morning, the first 50 callers, and the first 50 emails a confidential and complimentary debt analysis. And contact us at 800-789-7544. That's 800-789-7544. And the first 50 emails.
Great. And then get married so you can get the write-off.
So you can get the write-off. And have a couple kids. That seems to be a great deduction.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.